How are you doing? Hold on, I thought I was a Happy New Year to you both and to my donkey boys. Love from Shropshire. Well, hello, Shropshire. And Happy New Year to you. Excuse me. How is everybody? So, Rachel's going to be with us shortly. Evening from Maidstone in Kent. Hi, Janet. How you doing? How's Maidstone, Kent? How's Texas? How's Texas doing? Well, I hope you all had a nice New Year's evening celebration and a nice new day. Wet and windy in Maidstone, is it really? There's a surprise. When isn't it wet and windy in Maidstone? Happy New Year from Illinois. Hi, Angie. Illinois. I'm trying to remember. Is that East Coast, West Coast, Central? I'm not sure what that is. Hi from Wimbledon, as usual. Oh, here we go. Here we go, Jan. I'm eating my dinner. Well, at least you're eating it, and you're one step ahead. I've got mine. I'm doing this in... we're going to tag team with Rach, so she's going to come over and take over. Then I'm going to finish my dinner. Hello from America, South Carolina. All good here in Lincolnshire. Quite rainy, but started off lovely. Happy New Year. Well, Happy New Year to you too. Yeah, I forget what it's like in the UK sometimes. And I see reports on the news or something like that, and it reminds me that it is quite grey, isn't it? It's quite grey in the UK. I think that was one of the things that used to get me down the most when I lived there, was the greyness. And whereas in Spain you tend to get nice clear blue skies, and it lifts your spirits a bit. So it's quite has quite an impact, I think. Good afternoon from Kansas. Good afternoon, Lisa from Kansas. Hello from Suffolk. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. Hello and Happy New Year all. Just me. Happy New Year from California. Happy New Year, Julian and Rachel from Chester. Hi, Will. Hi, everyone. Hi, Lorna. Lorna Doon. Whenever I see your name, Lorna, I always think of like it's a place in Scotland. I don't know why. I don't wish to be rude, but whenever I see your name, I automatically go, Lorna Doon. Or we live in Lorna Doon. Have you heard of Lorna Doon? It's a very beautiful place. It's like a bit like that. Anyway, sorry about that. I'm just entertaining myself. Happy New Year from Pennsylvania. Hello from snowy Buffalo, New York. Snowy Buffalo. Happy New Year. I'm eating my dinner also. Good. Excellent. It's a bit of a dinner meeting, isn't it? I mean, we kind of know where we're going now. Where everyone's eating here. Let's have a look. New Year from Oklahoma. Hello from Bavaria. Hi, Stephanie from Bavaria. Happy New Year from Germany. The Germans are here. Happy New Year from Germany. Hello. Hello from Birmingham. Happy New Year from Ohio. Lots and lots of Happy New Years going on. Yeah, Jan, what are you eating? What have you got on? What are you eating this evening? Is there anything good? I bet it is. I bet it's delicious. Hi from Sydney. Good day, mate. Illinois is central or Midwest. It's in the single digits today. We got about 4 inches of snow yesterday. Oh, so central Midwest. Okay. I have to do that thing. I don't know if anybody else does it, but when you hear someone say like it's east or it's south or it's whatever, I have to remember the old thing of never eat shredded wheat. So I have to remind myself where it is. But I do that very quietly normally. I don't let people in on that little thing there, a little trick. I like it. Otherwise people realise just how bloody stupid I am. Happy New Year from Nottingham. Good evening, Amsterdam has arrived. Well, thank goodness Amsterdam's here. Simone, we were all worried that Amsterdam wasn't going to make it. I'll be honest with you, we were on tenterhooks. We thought, is Amsterdam going to make it? And it is. So I'm very pleased to see that. Happy New Year from San Francisco. That's one place I'd love to go. I'd love to go and visit San Francisco, but it's beautiful there. I'd like to go also to Alcatraz. I'd like to visit Alcatraz. Lots of Happy New Years to everybody. Georgia, Folkestone. Smash that like button. Oh, yes. Thank you for the reminder. Please hit the like button, everybody. Give it a smashy. Give it a little tickle. I'm having a chow mein. Oh, nice, Jan. Nice. Jan will want the toilet next. Yeah, that's probably bound to happen. We'll have to, everyone will be on hold. Jan's going to go to the loo, then we'll have to wait here and wait for her to get back. Hi from a windy Oregon. Well, let's just hope it's a windy Oregon and not a windy Jan. Hi from Hertfordshire. Hello, Hertfordshire. Hey, right, okay, the boss has arrived now, so I better behave myself. It was a little grey today. But
Do you want to sit here? So
entire was bright pink tonight. The entire was bright pink tonight for almost an hour. Entire, do you mean the sky? Anyway, well, I'm going to swap now so that Rachel can talk to you guys, and I'm going to have my dinner. I've got a bowl of pasta, and it's very tasty, but I'm not going to eat on camera because I always feel a little bit strange. But I'm right here. So don't worry, don't panic. I'm still here, don't panic.
Hi everyone! Happy New Year. How are we all this evening? I'm just getting your comments up on my phone. Any news on Barry's Freedom Day? Excuse me. It should be about a week now. Did you say about a week?
Yeah.
We were discussing the idea of today of maybe letting him out while the others are in, just so he can sort of have an explore. So we might do that tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah, I think we should, and we'll get it on video. I think it's okay if we're with him.
Yeah.
Then I think we can take him out, let him have a wander around. He can touch noses, and if it does look like it's going to get out of hand, leave his head collar on, and then we can snag him and get him back if it's going to be problems. But it starts the introduction, doesn't it?
It does. My Pomeranian didn't like -7 wind chill this morning.
Oh.
Ouch. Oh, that's cold.
Do you think anyone like that?
Lorna Doone is a shortbread cookie.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Is it actually?
So it's not actually your name? Is it just the name you go under YouTube? Oh, no, Lorna Doone.
Jan says, I don't mind being the butt of the jokes, but stop making me laugh and joke. Hi, Sandy. Sorry, what were you saying?
I say, otherwise she'll wee herself.
Oh. Hello from Amsterdam. Happy New Year, West Yorkshire. Hello. Hi, everyone. Happy New Year. Don't feel strange. We're all eating together, says just me.
Yeah.
Hi, Debbie. 75 mph wind gusts are heading our way.
Whose way?
Odine.
Heading your way or heading our way? No, heading your way.
No, her way.
Her way.
Your way.
Well, batten down the hatches. 75 miles an hour. That's horrible.
Yeah, it's strong. Janet says, "Hi Rachel, you're looking and sounding better. Thank you. My cold is on the way out. Hallelujah." How long have we been together? 6 years?
6 years.
6 long years.
No. Feels like only yesterday.
Will you be able to have volunteers again? When will you be able to have volunteers again? Well, we're planning for going ahead this year. We've rescheduled our volunteers who were supposed to come in 2020 and couldn't. So we're just going ahead with the plans and fingers crossed. But either way, I think we definitely need help. So we're going to start recruiting soon for some long-term volunteers. So if anyone's interested in that, keep an eye out on our socials. Hello, Juanita. Thank you very much for your super chat donation. In honour and memory of the great animal supporter Betty White, I challenged my Facebook friends to make donations in her name to their favourite animal cause. Oh, what a lovely thing to do.
Thank you, Juanita. Yeah, it was sad, but she had an amazing impact, I think, on so many lives. She's a great actress, brilliant. It was very sad to see her pass. And that's a lovely thing to do. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Who's the orange tabby cat in the one that announced on the live chat today? That is SOC, SOC, which stands for Silver Orange Cat, because when we were trying to figure out what to name him, we were like, well, he's kind of like a silvery orange colour. And Julian said, Oh, SOC, Silver Orange Cat. So sock. Sock, just interesting trivia. He turned up, what, must be like 4 years ago? 4 years ago, something like that.
Yeah.
He just turned up one day and like super friendly and everything. So no idea where he came from, but just stayed. And then a couple of years ago, he started having problems where he kept getting blocked when he. I can't remember if he had. They couldn't figure out what it was and what was causing the blockage. So he went to the vets, and they like flushed his kidneys and everything to make sure he was okay. And then they gave him some special food, I think it was, medication, etc. But the problem kept coming back anyway, and they didn't know what it was. So he had to have a surgery. I can't remember what it's called now, but basically it reroutes the urethra. So it's kind of like more like a female cat would be. So, but he's had no problems since then, so that's been good. Feliz Año Nuevo. Oh no, Feliz Ano Novo. Portuguese?
Ano Novo. Italian?
Maybe. Thank you very much, Mo, for your super chat donation.
Thank you, Mo.
Lisa asks, which of the donkeys do you think Barry might hang out with? Stephen, Dottie, and Ronnie and little Charlie seem paired up. Maybe Hoti. Well, yes, Stephen and Dottie hang around together, and then Ronnie, Charlie, and Hoti hang around together. Charlie's pretty. I mean, he came with Hoti, but he's actually really attached to Ronnie. And
When he
Hoti
got-
just sort of follows him around.
When Barry got out that time,
Yeah,
he ran to the other donkeys, didn't he?
that
Who-
we're out. Yeah,
Yeah. Who was it that was out?
They
who
were-
was-
they were all down there, but
Was it all of them?
he was closest to Ronnie in that.
Yeah, I think he'll go Ronnie.
But interestingly enough, though, Mufasa hangs out a lot next to Barry's fence. Like, so I think hopefully Mufasa will probably tag on with him, and then Barry will want to speak to the other donkeys and probably won't want to know Mufasa. But
Oh, little
we'll
fancy.
see. We'll see. I'm just talking about Betty White there. So, love the names you give to the animals. Well, thank you very much, Eleanor, for your super chat in honor of Betty White, who gave us merriment and joy for almost 100 years.
Wow.
R.I.P. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Excuse me. Smash the like button. Yes, please do, guys.
Betty White was on television the other day. What were we watching?
It was today.
No, it wasn't.
It was. It was the proposal.
Was that today?
Yeah.
Was it? Are you sure that wasn't yesterday?
Yesterday.
It was yesterday.
Yeah, that was yesterday. Yeah, you're right.
That was funny when she's dancing. I don't know if anyone's seen it, but she's dancing around in the field, in the woods,
Yeah.
getting contact from nature. It's very funny with Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, it was funny that bit. How many kitties do you have? We have 17. Does Charlie think he's a donkey?
He
I don't know
thinks
if he
thinks he's more important, I think, than everybody else.
I don't know if he thinks he's a donkey or if he thinks they're horses. But obviously, like, he shout when Ronnie likes to go off and do his own thing, and then Charlie gets upset because he doesn't know where Ronnie's gone. So he starts shouting to him, but Ronnie just ignores him because obviously, like, they don't speak quite the same language, so he's not gonna like bray back to him. But yeah, Charlie does get a bit upset sometimes with him.
It's so funny because Ronnie just blatantly ignores him.
Rachel and or Julian, do you think it would be possible if you could list the names of all the animals with the type of animal? My memory sucks. The only thing that would be
Yeah, you could.
difficult would be the pigs, really.
We've got everything listed on the.
Yeah, we have all the
License stuff.
animal records. But going by memory.
Well, we don't mean right now.
No, I'm not about to do that.
No, we could probably. And then there was Johnny, and then there was Peter.
5 hours later. I hope Barry will blend in without any problems. Yes.
I think he will.
Will Prince hang out with the little horses now that he's gelded? So Prince lives with Prospero already, but Prospero is notoriously bad if he's in a normal sort of fence tape run like the donkeys are. He can escape. He can get out of pretty much anything except the run that he's in. So yeah, if he gets out, he chases the horses, and that's really dangerous because if they kick him, it could break his leg. So yeah, and Prince obviously is very small as well, and he can't get around as quickly. So for his own safety, it's better that he doesn't mix with the other horses and that he stays with Prospero. But we're going to be building them a new run so that it's a bit more, well, it's difficult because of the type of fencing they need, but we're going to work on that to see if we can get something that's more workable. Yeah, it'd be nice for them to have a bigger area, but we do walk them as well. All right, do you want to get in now?
I come back. Did you miss me?
Watched the proposal yesterday, forgot she was in it, a great surprise.
Yeah, me too, of course, wasn't it?
Thank you, Simone, for your super chat.
Thank you, Simone. It's very kind of you.
Still waiting for the Charlie line of hair products.
Yeah, I know. Wasn't there used to be a thing in the 70s called Charlie? Wasn't it like a perfume or something? Charlie. I can't remember.
No, it was body spray.
Body spray. Charlie body spray. Yeah, that's right. Perhaps that's what we need. We need Charlie body spray. And you two could smell like Charlie. His hair is amazing. I was looking at his hair today. It was just like, I don't know how isn't it weird how nature just creates these amazing hairstyles on animals? And you just think, I don't know, it's just brilliant. I love it. He just, sometimes I just look at the animals in general and like when he gets all his hair on his cheeks and he gets a really hairy neck, like a big beard, and he's got his hairy little legs. And I just look at him, I think, you're just like, if you could imagine going back in time and walking through like an enchanted forest and then just seeing this little thing just turn up, you'd be like, wow, yeah, we've got this amazing magical beast. You know, he's like mystical and mythical. I don't know, mythical beast. Yeah, I just thought it was. Anyway, it's just me. I'll shut up.
Jan says, what would be great is a photo of each animal on the website and details. There's a quick little chore for the to-do list.
Shut up, Jan. It's not happening. All right, no. All right, it's a simple no.
Fine.
Unless you're going to do it, all right? In which case, come over here with your camera and then you go and do it. Crazy. Go on, eat your dinner and be quiet.
Nigel says, I can't find the Jacob's Ridge shirt that you sometimes wear in the merch.
It's because it's not on there, I don't think.
Is that the old one?
Yeah. Is it the one that's just got Jacob's Ridge written across the back, or is it the one with the logo on it?
And do you mean like an actual shirt? Because we don't have any shirts on the merch.
Oh, yeah, the shirts have all got... Yeah, we haven't had those for years.
Debbie, thank you very much for your super chat. So thankful for what you do for the animals.
Thank you very much, Debbie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, did your dinner touch the sides, Julian? I'm still eating mine. In fairness, he did start eating before the super chart.
No, that was quite a lot.
Super chart.
The super chart.
He didn't even finish it.
No, I've had enough. I didn't want to go too much, but it was delicious.
Rude.
Thank you
Yeah,
very
yeah.
much. No, it really was delicious. Thank you.
You're going to be complaining later. I'm hungry.
Well, you can't believe I had space for ice cream.
Space for ice cream.
Space for ice cream.
Yes, Charlie was a perfume.
No, we established that Charlie was a body spray, I think. I started skipping today. Just thought I'd share with you my experience. So I bought a skipping rope. No, I didn't buy it. Rachel bought me a skipping rope for Christmas because I've got to get fit. And I thought today, if I don't start today, it's just not going to happen. You know, I've got to start. So I picked up a skipping rope and I thought, I don't even know how to skip. I've never skipped in my life, but I'm going to learn now. And I've heard it's a very good all-round cardiovascular workout. So I've got YouTube on how to skip, and there's some buff bloke there with muscles on muscles telling us all about how easy it is to skip. And so I thought, right, okay, so I took my phone outside and I set it up so I could see this guy skipping, and he was, giving the advice, do this, do that. I don't know. Anyway, more technical than it looks. And I can say that I managed to whack myself on the back of the head quite a few times with the skipping rope. I managed to trip myself up pretty much on it wasn't so much skipping, it was tripping. It was like a tripping rope. So it was like, okay, go back again. It was just absolute, well, it was horrific. There wasn't a lot of skipping going on. But anyway, I continued. I don't know why I'm telling you this, because it's not really related to the sanctuary. But I continued, and then I found the rhythm, and which was good. So I did a couple of skips, found the rhythm, and then Rachel turns up and says, well, you should try it like this, and just takes the skipping rope off me and immediately just starts skipping. And just like, I don't know, you can do it like this, you can do it like this, you can do it in one leg, you can do it two leg, you can do it, there's crossovers, just doing the whole lot.
I can do that actually.
Well, we'll learn. So there was the point to my story. Can't remember what it was now.
Did you find a tenner?
I found a tenner. But anyway, I've started, so I'm pleased. I just thought I'd share that with you anyway. I've started skipping.
Eagle Eye says, if I don't shower for 3 days, I can smell like a horse. Just saying, TMI, I know.
No, do you know what? I had a volunteer here once, a few years ago. She was here for 2 weeks and she didn't shower once. By the time she left, she smelt so bad. She smelt so bad. But what I really loved about her was that she knew she did, and she didn't care. And she was actually going on from here to another location where she was going to volunteer for another 2 weeks. And she had to get on the plane and everything and fly to the next location. And it just became a bit of a laugh, really, that she was getting on this aeroplane. She was going to stink it out. And she said, I'm going to make a point of not showering for the whole time I'm at the next place as well. It's like, oh, you're disgusting. So, 3 days, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Not too much information at all. We've seen a lot worse.
Yeah. Equines are the sweetest smelling animals. I love the way they smell. Be funny to have a perfume that makes you smell like a horse.
I agree. Do you know what, sorry, I know I'm talking a lot. I'll shut up in a minute. I always think anything that can make whose poo smells as good as horse poo can't be bad, can it? I don't know anything else that has a poo that smells like that.
Horse poo is like the least offensive smelling poo.
Yeah, it is. Why are we talking about poo? Let's stop it.
You
now.
started it.
Sorry. Okay, I'll shut up.
Gary says, do you guys need or want some time away from the chores?
Yes.
Yeah, we're working on that now. Suggestion, use donkey hashtags in video descriptions when the title doesn't include the word donkey. It will attract more donkey lovers out there.
Does it?
Thank you, Echo Victor.
I shall try that then. So just don't put hashtags in them. I didn't think that hashtags worked on YouTube.
No, it's got a section where you can tag it.
Oh, can you? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay,
we're lucky if you put a description in there, let's be honest.
Yeah, or a title. Hello. Who puts videos up without a title?
That's because they're
Rachel.
shared from Instagram. I can't help it.
Oh, look. It's my latest video. It's called Untitled. Anyway.
People don't look at titles of videos on Facebook. When I used to muck out stalls as a kid, my mother called the fragrance Corral Number 5.
Yeah, I agree. That's a great one.
Thank you so much for your super chat.
Gurney.
Gurney Idle baby.
Gurney.
Oh, green-eyed.
Oh, green-eyed DL baby. Green-eyed baby. Thank you. Thank you very much for your super chat. That's
Charlie
very generous of you.
should do an advertisement for Horse and Mane. He's a natural.
Yeah, I agree. Let's get him doing that. Smash the like button, guys. So I just got to say that.
How are Daisy and Verity's legs/feet?
Hmm.
Who do you want to talk? You do Verity.
Verity is progressing nicely, slowly. She gets about fine. She's got a slight limp, very slight limp. She's not as quick. She doesn't trundle around like she used to. But she's mobile and she seems to be living with it. So yeah, it's just I think a slow, very, very long, slow process.
The
Very long.
swelling's gone down.
Yeah, swelling's gone
It's
down
still
a
a little
lot.
bit swollen.
Yeah.
Daisy, she's doing a lot better than she was before she had the amputation. Like she's getting around, like she's just a lot happier, full stop. But the way she walks is like she's obviously not used to it yet because she walks like she sort of like flicks her paw when she walks. And she's still licking her paws. They've still got like sores on them, which is to do with the leishmania disease. So she needs to go back for a checkup in, I think, maybe a week's time. And that's a checkup on her thyroid and on her leash. And then we'll go from there and see if we need to change the thyroid medication and also if she needs another leash medication, like a stronger one as well. How is Grace's eye?
Better.
A lot better.
Yeah.
It's still quite teary, but the wound is healing. Charlie is waiting for the call from Timotei. Comment, I love the Christmas thumbnail with Steve looking very festive. Steve, sorry. Is that available to buy as a print?
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
not yet. Don't say that.
No, they're available on the cards, aren't
They're available as cards, yeah.
Yeah, you can buy them in card format, but we will make them available as a print. We've got a few actually that have got to go up this year. I'm going to make sure I get that done this month. We've got so many new prints to put up for merchandise, for T-shirts and things like that. But the prints are the one thing that I would like to get available. So yeah, watch this space. We'll have them available soon because they're really pretty.
Yeah. Intrepid Freddy Cat says, Rachel, you have to get a video of Julian skipping rope.
Oh, don't worry. That's coming. I'm doing a progress video actually because there's a reason for my skipping, which I won't share with you now, but I'll share it with you shortly. Because I'm embarking on a major project this year, and and it requires me to be very fit. So I'm going to start recording it as of tomorrow, so I can put it together as a progress. So you can see it from the start of me strangling myself with a skipping rope to hopefully in the end being a skipping god. That's anything less than being a skipping god, I've failed. So I've set my expectations quite high. Lisa
says, I was looking at the Patreon monthly donation levels and wondered if it might be possible to consider an amount between the $10 and $50 amounts, maybe a 20, 25 range.
Ah, okay. Thank you for that. I'll add that on. Definitely. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa.
It's quiet. It's very quiet.
Do you know who Frankie Howard is?
Yeah.
Charlie was a perfume. Frankie Howard had a famous joke. I saw her walk into the room and could smell her Charlie from here.
Frankie Howard. Do you not know Frankie Howard?
Yeah.
He's brilliant. He's really funny.
British or?
Yeah. I think you'd recognise him if you saw him.
Okay.
I'll show you.
How much do we have to raise to get Julian skipping video?
Oh. Yes, I will. I think we'll just open the bidding.
Never let the totally buff folks teach you. It's very disheartening.
Yeah, what are you saying?
Julian, you said you want to avoid sugar, and now you said you want an ice cream.
I know. Although, yes. Yeah, yeah, cool.
Well, we're still getting through the.
Yeah, I mean, you
Stash.
can't waste food. I've got a cupboard full of sugar. If I don't eat it, it will go to waste. And that goes against the grain, I'm afraid. I will eat that first.
Thank you.
I'll do my bit.
Should have just asked Steve how to jump rope.
Yeah. I think that's coming actually. That might be a video. I don't know if Steve would be, and then I'll go in the middle and do the skipping. And perhaps we can get them to sing that skipping song. I don't know. What's that skipping song? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Which one?
What, like, is it not Ropey Doe or something? I don't know.
There's lots of different.
There's lots of different ones. I was saying skipping is. I always thought skipping was like a real like little girls thing, but having now attempted it and realised just how difficult and how fit you have to be to do it, I realised that it's not a little girl thing at all. Or if there is a little girl thing, those little girls that do it are actually ninjas in disguise, and they are absolutely a secret weapon, and you should not mess, because if they're that fit, then not only can they skip, but they can skip non-stop for like entire break time in school and then sing a song at the same time. That's insane. Scary. That's Terminator territory, that is. I bet you they're all robots.
Freddie's here.
Is he?
He says, Happy New Year, everyone. Hope you all have good fortune and achieve all your goals for 2022.
Oh, thank you, Freddie.
I hope you do too.
Yeah, that's very nice of you, Fred. How very pleasant. I was expecting something a little bit less pleasant.
Now we all want to see Julian skipping rope ASAP. Stay with it. Practice makes perfect.
It'll happen.
Don't you stay in great shape just running around taking care of the animals?
Well, apparently, I spoke to my brother about this because my brother's a PT, and he said, because I couldn't understand it, and he said apparently your muscles get used to the work they do. So unless you're stretching or pushing yourself, it won't change. You'll get your shape that you've got, but then your body just becomes used to doing those jobs. If someone else came along and did the jobs that we do and they weren't used to it, they would probably not be able to do it. But because we do it every day or twice a day, it's all right for us. So no, I don't think it doesn't keep you in great shape. I mean, it's a hell of a lot of walking. A lot of walking, a lot of lifting. But it doesn't really keep you in great shape. Well, you, obviously it does. Me, it doesn't.
Well, it's not a lot of cardio, really, is there?
No, there's not.
You don't, like, unless you're out walking and going up hills and stuff.
Yeah.
You're supposed to go up that hill every day.
I think we just need to do it faster.
Yeah.
We need to set a timer up and do it faster.
Lucky Lucy, thank you very much for your super chat donation.
Oh, thank you, Lucky Lucy. I hope you are lucky in everything you do.
Sheep and goat poo is horrible. Pig poo is worse.
Pig poo is terrible. I can't believe we're talking about poo again. Stop it.
Has your poo buyer been back with his machine?
No, he hasn't. I was thinking that actually. He did try to come back. He wanted to come back, I think, on Christmas Day. And I said to him, no, go away. You can come back later. I don't want you here on Christmas Day. And then I think he said he was going to come on New Year's Eve. And again, I said to him, no, go away.
He has been back once, though, since the first
Oh, yeah,
time.
he's been back once. Yeah. And he still exited the property going backwards, which was really funny. And I've got to get it on video next time he does it. It's very funny. I'll do that. That'll go on with the skipping video.
Freddie says, I'm always around.
God, that sounds a bit ominous, doesn't it? Always watching. Get on with your studies, Fred.
This is poo conversation still, but apparently the worst is snake's poo.
Is it?
With a possum, maybe a close second.
Well, I've never experienced snake poo or possum poo, so I consider myself lucky.
Thank you very much, Nessie, for your super chat donation.
Thank you, Nessie. Thank you
I
very
used
much.
to work on a farm collecting battery chickens as a child. Absolutely disgusting conditions in the 1970s.
Well, I don't know much better now, to be honest.
Not battery farms, no. Even like free range.
Yeah, free range is even a myth, isn't it? They're not free range. They're not in a cage, but they just cram them. It's effectively one giant cage with thousands of chickens in them, and they haven't got room to move around. They stand on top of each other. Some of them are like dying in their own feces and rubbish, and it's horrible, horrible, horrible conditions. Chickens have a terrible life. Anyway, don't you get me started on the chicken.
If you guys aren't fit with all the work you do, there's absolutely no hope for the rest of us, says Jan.
Yeah, no, I think there is a level of fitness. It has to be because of what you do, but it's just like it doesn't keep you in particularly good shape because you're not moving your muscles in any other way than you do every single day. So I don't know what they call that. There's a word for it, but I can't remember what it is.
James Bond skipping rope, shaken, not stirred, and skipping. Alrighty then.
James Bond skipping rope, shaken, not stirred. I think that would probably be close to what we had today. Shaken, more like in knots. Knots around your neck, knots, you've got one bit round your knee, another bit round your neck, another bit around your wrist, trying to detangle it and all the time keeping your rhythm going. It was a mess. But yeah, I'll share it with you.
Cheryl said, I used to work in a rural doctor's office. A lot of farmers as patients could tell the kinds of animals they raised by the way they smelled. Nice. I wonder if people think about that about us when we go to like Aldi.
I think so. I don't think there's any doubt about that. I think we smell. We look what we work with.
Well, the horse vet said that they always slag off the pig vet because he smells like pig.
Yeah.
But then his girlfriend's a pig vet.
Well, you've just outed them now on YouTube Live.
Well, there you go. Was no naming names.
There's no naming names. Yeah. No, I think definitely we definitely smell of. I mean, you got to. You can't work with that many animals and be in that environment day in, day out without you having that smell. I mean, I know we shower a lot, but it's got to be in there. Like if you think about it, when we do the work in the morning, I mean, sharing a little bit of our life here, but we finish the work in the morning, and then if we go to Aldi to go and get some food, when we walk in there, we've got my boots are covered in muck.
Your boots always stink.
And they smell.
It's the donkeys, after you muck the donkeys out, like the smell just clings to you, like even...
Yeah, it does.
Like I'll go and change my clothes, but it'll still be in...
Just saying, it clings to you. You stink. I don't. I tend to smell more of roses and flowers, but you bring the manure-y, sort of earthy smell to it.
Shut up. Ooh. Okay, we're all on to smelly things now.
All on to smelly things. This is good.
Weren't you supposed to tell us about some good news? What?
In time? Shush.
Don't know what you're talking about.
No one does.
I don't see how you could not be fit with the constant farm work. I don't believe it. Rachel, is Julian already fit? I think it's the sugar that's your enemy.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you are fit.
Thank you. I think I'm well fit, actually. I think that's how you should be describing me. I think you should be saying, like, Julian, oh yeah, he's well fit. Right, where's this going? Come on, Rachel,
Gwen
stir it up.
says, Julian, I bid £10 for the skipping video.
£10 not enough. No, I'm sorry. No, you're not getting it. I tell you what, I tell you what I'll do. I'll give you a quick flash of the skipping rope. There you go. There you go. Let that tempt you a little bit. There's the apparatus of hell. Come on, up your rate. £10. That's not enough. You've got to put it on a super chat as well. We've got to get the balance up. Get the balance up on the video, and then I'll do it. Okay. All right. If the super chat goes up, I don't know. It's got to hit. What's the super chat got to hit for me to do a skipping live?
Skipping live.
What, skipping now live? We'll have to take the camera outside. You have to get this light on, and for me to skip live on the live video.
What do you reckon?
No. We'll see. If it gets up there, I might.
Jan said, I loved skipping, but my knees can't be relied on anymore. Last time I tried, my knee gave way. Excuse me.
Oh,
Sorry. I couldn't stop that yawn from coming. My knee
your knee gave way.
Yeah.
Do you want me to take over with the reading?
Without any warning, and I ended up in a pile on the carpet.
Thank you. There was a song, the Double Dutch, wasn't there? Yeah, I'm not going to sing it. Don't worry. Yeah, the Double Dutch. That's right. That's what I was thinking of. What was that one?
I don't know. A skunk. My golden got sprayed right in the face by a skunk 4 months ago, and after numerous professional baths, the stink oil will activate when wet. And in California, it's been raining.
Oh my gosh, that's
Horrific.
That is horrific. The skunks, are they that bad? I mean, obviously you see it on films and you see it there. I've never experienced skunk, never seen it, never smelt it. Is it really that bad? Because it's tomato sauce, isn't it? That's what we're kind of led to believe, that you have to bathe in tomato sauce to get rid of the smell and the oil. Horrible.
Play the Rocky theme in the background.
Yes. Oh yeah, you've got to have a bit of a Rocky theme going on. Hold on a minute, the super chats have jumped.
Yeah. Thank you, Intrepid Frady Cat. Patreon will let you donate any monthly amount. You just need to go in and edit your pledge.
Oh,
thank you for that.
I didn't know that. We're still trying to get our group
I
groups
didn't
of
think
stuff.
that.
What did Freddie say? I saw a message there from Fred. What's the matter? Hello?
Is he okay? He's dreaming, I think.
Oh, okay.
Freddie said he's always lurking in the background.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay, that's very interesting.
The word is atrophy, Julian.
Atrophy. I thought atrophy is muscle wastage. I thought, because I did think that was it atrophy, but I don't think it is.
But you just mean when your muscles don't just stay in a certain condition.
Yeah, they stay in a certain condition. You're not overusing them, so you're not building muscle, but you're not wasting muscle by not using them. So they just stay in that same spot. And is it atrophy? I'm not convinced actually. I think atrophy is muscle wastage, but I might be wrong. What do I know? What do I bloody know, mate?
I signed up for Tai Chi class.
Oh wow, okay. Have you started? Is that on your New Year's resolution to go to Tai Chi?
Keeping the spirit of the holiday going, if you were to get a gift for each of the animals personalised to suit them best, which one would you give to each of them? How long have you got?
Well, I think in summary, I think you could say...
what would you get Steve?
What would I get Steve? It'd have to be food. It'd have to be food related, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I just don't think that they would. I mean, Steve
Except
does.
for the dogs. Dogs would be different.
Well, I think Steve's on a fitness drive as well, so I'll probably get him an exercise bike, and maybe a new swimming cap for his ears, because when he goes in the swimming pool, his big ears, they get filled up with water and it just slows him down. So I'd probably do that. That's what I'd get him for Christmas, a swimming cap for Steve. And Ronnie doesn't like swimming so much. He needs armbands because he hasn't really got the hang of it. So I'd probably get Ronnie some new armbands and Steve a swimming cap. And Dottie likes a lilo. She likes to just lay on the lilo and drink pina colada while the boys have a swim.
There you go. I'm glad you asked. How do you keep track of everyone's food requirements, medication schedules, and vet visits? Giant whiteboards, or is it all on the computer?
Well, it's a bit of both. We've got the computer system, but a lot of it is in your head. Mm-hmm. And we do have whiteboards as well. It's a bit of everything. It's whatever.
It's because it's just us at the moment. Like, well, I know we were speaking about this, about having like an emergency file, just in case we run away,
disappear
to Hawaii, and someone needs to look after the animals. So yeah, we're talking about having that in place, but because it's just us, like, we just work it out between ourselves. We communicate that animal needs this or whatever.
I must say though, I think that you have a great mind for remembering what they all need at what time. I don't. I'm useless at that. And you are very good at that. Right. I think that's I think that's how we're a good team, actually. You know, you've got them all set up. We've got our pharmacy downstairs where we keep all the medication, and with all the medication needs to come all their prescriptions. So each medication has to have a correlation to a prescription. Any prescriptions that have expired and we've still got the medication, we have to take that away and put that into safe store. So you have to be quite diligent, and Rachel is, I would say, the more diligent one. Slightly.
But yeah, when we have volunteers here, we have like whiteboards with the feeding amounts and everything like that. But do your pigs smell? Polly smells really strong.
Oh, Polly stinks. Polly doesn't smell, Polly stinks. And what she does is, so she rummages around. She's always got gunk all over her face. And if you go in there, her goal in life is to slobber all over you. And if you get it on your clothes, if you get it on your hands or anywhere, you just carry that stink, and that's it. You got to get rid of your clothes. Go and put them in the washing machine, get rid of them, because she's got a really stinky slobber.
But yeah, most of them
nice girl. Very popular.
Because like all the boys are castrated, so the boys don't smell. But before that, they did stink, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they don't now. Yeah, it's true.
But Polly, we haven't been able to spay her because she's a massive pig and no one
knows what the hell to do. So
that's why she does smell more so like when she's on heat. But no, it's more just like their poo that smells, obviously. But their skin does smell like Ben smells, like if you scratch him or whatever.
Yeah, but it's nowhere near like Polly.
No, but I mean, it sounds gross, but it's like
scratch and sniff. That's what it is. We've got scratch and sniff pigs.
They smell like
bacon.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think once you live with pigs, you're in close proximity with them all the time. When you do smell bacon, and other people say, "Oh, it's a bacon sandwich,"
all you can smell is pig.
Yeah, all you can smell is pig, and it's not nice. It's not pleasant. So it's strange.
Your cuteness offsets the smelliness, so there you go.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about that.
That's my argument.
We should be grateful this is on cam then, or we need clothes pegs on our nose.
Yeah, you would. No, we're not that bad.
Showered.
Yeah, we've showered. A little bit of aftershave. A little bit of, you've got to keep yourself... You've got to have standards. You've got to have standards. Otherwise, before you know it, you'd be a mess. That's no good, is it, to anyone?
Did he say well-fed?
Who?
I can't remember.
Well-fed?
Oh, well-fit.
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 Yeah, it's... if you're from... I don't know if you would say that in the States. If someone's... Basically, I was being funny, or trying to be funny. If someone's attractive, in the UK, they would say someone's well-fit. It's an expression. Say, oh, he's well-fit. It means he's attractive. So when Rachel said I was fit, I was saying, no, what you mean is I'm well-fit. Sorry, I have to explain that.
Now Julian's flashing us. Were you flashing?
Yes, I was flashing.
Were you?
The skipping rope. Oh. No, I don't think I should be flashing anybody, to be honest.
Aldine's asking, are you getting fit for an acting job?
No, I'm not getting fit for an acting job. I will reveal everything soon. But no, it's not an acting job. I haven't got any acting jobs coming up, actually, I don't think. No, I haven't.
Jan says you need a rope with a bit of weight. A light plastic one makes it more difficult. Yeah, you're right. I was thinking that when I was using it earlier.
Oh, okay. The only thing is, though, if evolution...
That hurts more.
Really?
If you hit yourself with that, that'll hurt you more.
Well, as opposed to being hit with a heavy rope?
Not like it, I'm not talking like a rope like that. Just like...
I just mean like going, ow, ooh, ow, ooh, ow, ooh. No, Julian's skipping
like...
again.
What sort of thickness?
Yeah, you mean like a cord, like a washing line or thicker?
Thicker. Maybe like this sort of thickness.
Yeah, but I'm okay. Well, I'll try. I did think that it was a little bit flimsy.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
No. It's okay. I wasn't.
I didn't see any rope ones in that shop. Did you?
No. Okay. Well, it's the one I'm starting with. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry. It's all that skipping.
What kind of work is being done near the ridge that made Julian throw a tantrum?
Well, what they've done is this tomato company has purchased the mountain behind the ridge, all the land around the mountain behind the ridge, which you can probably see in some of the videos. You can see a mountain in the background. So you've got the way our land lies is a riverbed. It's an old riverbed, which is the ridge. And then you've got the ridge itself, which is a bluff, which has been carved out over the years. And then above that, it then climbs all the way up to the mountain. So this tomato company has bought this land that was sitting there. There was acres and acres and acres of it, all going, there's nothing going on there for years. So they came along and went, oh, we'll have that and we'll start growing tomatoes. And they just went up there, and all year they've been up there with bulldozers. And they have just decimated it. It was, because it had been left for so long, it was a really nice environment to go and walk the dogs. There's loads of rabbits and wildlife and foxes, birds of prey. Oh, it was a real, I mean, if you just looked at it, you'd think it was a bit scrubland and a bit, wasteland, a bit desert. But there was loads going on when you actually walked through it. And they've just come along with their machinery and they've flattened it, just absolutely flattened it. They've put in new drainage ditches. They've wrapped it all in brand new fencing. It's ugly as hell. It's horrible what they've done up there. It really is. It's horrible. And they just don't stop. They're just up there all the time. And they've got their machinery on the go. Why they need a bleeper on a reversing tractor thing up there, I don't know. There's no one around. Why they need that and why they need to do it at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, I have no idea. But it echoes around the entire town. So it must affect so many people. But my biggest fear up there is that because it's tomatoes, that they will put plastic up, which would be horrible. They did it in, I think it's in Valencia. Is it Valencia where they put or it might be a bit further south. There's a whole plastic village, if you like, on the...
Was it Elche, was it?
No, I don't think so. It's on the east coast of Spain.
Never eat shredded wheat.
Never eat shredded wheat, thank you. So it's sort of, it's down, I'd say about halfway down the east coast of Spain, and there's a part that juts out, and it is, if you look at it on Google, if you look for it on Google Maps, you'll see it. It's an eco disaster, and they should do something about it because there's so much plastic has been put over this region, and it's all for tomatoes. And it's so bad that it's actually affected the local climate by, I think it's about 2 or 3 degrees. It's quite a big amount that it's affected the climate by. And in fact, there's a Netflix show about it, I think I saw. It's either on Netflix or it's on YouTube. And it just worries me that they're going to do the same around this land with this mountain, because it's out of control and it's just for nothing. It's just for greed. It's like, how many tomatoes do you need to grow? What is wrong with you people? At what cost? But then that's the whole problem we've got with the world, isn't it? At what cost? It's just this insatiable desire to get money, this insatiable desire for more, and at the ultimate cost of the environment and everything else. And I don't know. It just sounds insane to me. I was like, why is everyone so mad for it? Why don't we just? I don't know. Anyway, that's a depressing thought. I'm not going to talk about it anymore.
Get your soapbox away again.
Yeah, get my soapbox away. Sorry. Let's talk about skipping instead. Much more fun.
Thank you very much, Yvette, for your super chat donation.
Oh, thank you, Yvette.
Hi, Mum, if you're watching, says Jay Wirtz.
Hi, Mum. Jay Wirtz. Hi, Mum, if you're watching.
Julian, skipping is easy. It's just a knack, and once you get it, you'll be off. But don't lose any weight. You're not carrying any, says Evelyn.
Well, no, I need to get in shape, actually, Evelyn. It's not about the weight so much. It's just getting in shape, because I do carry weight, but I carry it in all the wrong places.
Cinderella went upstairs to kiss a fellow. How many kisses did she get? Is it a riddle?
Cinderella, hold on, where is it?
Went upstairs to kiss a fella. How many kisses did she get? I don't know.
Is that a skipping song? Oh, yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? It'd be a skipping song. So you go 1, 2, 3, and then how many kisses did you get? All right, okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we'll do that then. You'll have me doing that. That's my next skipping song, because I'll be skipping first thing in the morning. Cinderella went upstairs. Was it upstairs to kiss a fella? How many kisses did she get? Right, okay. I'm going to work on that one. Thank you, Darcy.
Thank you very much, Darcy. Please give Steve and Ronnie kisses from us.
No, I'm not kissing them anymore. Their kisses are disgusting. I tell you what, I'm only joking. Of course I kiss them, but they when they lick my face or lick the hair or lick around my ears, the smell that lingers, I have to wash it off. It's really
gross. Jacob's the worst.
Oh, Jacob's got really bad breath. Yeah, real stinky clings. So I have to really scrub my face after I've been with the donkeys.
I was trying to see Django when I was looking under the table. That's what I was doing.
Yeah,
he was making weird noises.
Django, not me.
Speaking about skunks.
Oh yeah.
My grandma and your grandma, that one.
Oh, my grandma on fire. Your grandma said to my grandma, gonna set this place on fire. Is that a skipping song?
I don't know.
I didn't think that was a skipping song.
Stasis, muscles.
Stasis. Ah, is that what it is? Thank you. I've learnt something. We've educated
It's
myself.
Ico, this skip rope song.
Ico. Yeah, something like that. Okay.
A kite for Steve.
Yeah, a little kite.
My mum was a PT, atrophy is muscle wastage.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Thank you very much for backing me up on that one.
How many animal friends live on the sanctuary?
Animal friends, 160, I think it is, isn't it? 160, 170, something like that. 168. I think it's 168.
I think it's less than that. Someone says, not a resolution, but need to move the energy. You people with your cryptic messages.
Not a resolution, but need to move the energy. I feel like there's a plot there there's a plot for Indiana Jones or something.
Your son says, I'm a head off. Tort law is doing my head in. Catch you all later. Hope you enjoy the rest of your night/morning/afternoon or evening.
Thank you, Freddie.
Bye, Freddie. Enjoy tort law.
Enjoy reading about tort, the law of tort. That is, that's a bit brain.
What's tort law?
Don't ask me. It was tort law. There'll be somebody on here that I'm sure will know the law of tort. I couldn't get my head around it, I'll be honest.
Darcy says Steve needs a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Odine says, does this mean there are no skunks in Europe? I don't think there are there?
I don't think so. Maybe in Russia, maybe. I don't know.
I'm gonna Google it.
Google it. GTS.
Are there skunks in Europe?
In Europe.
Why's your internet not connected?
Oh, I didn't connect. It's because I've just done a reboot.
That one.
Yeah. Okay. Are there skunks in Europe? That's a very... I don't know. If anyone else would like any other...
What are we, Dictionary Corner and Countdown or something?
Countdown, yeah. Yes. You could have had skunks with an S. That's SKUNKS. You striped skunks.
Skunks are a New World animal and don't appear naturally in Europe or Asia. Their closest relative living in the Old World is the stink badger.
So, I knew a girl like that once. Oh, shh. Say that. There are 3 genera of skunks in the family. This is all getting a bit technical now.
Today, with habitats ranging from Canada all the way to Argentina and Chile. So no, basically.
Yeah, so I think a simple no would have sufficed.
My 2022 intention is to buy nothing new, except for food and drink, of course. I'll need to get creative. Good idea, Linda.
Yeah. We should all start thinking like that.
Waste less and...
It's this indoctrination, though, isn't it? That we're all under this buying things, consuming things. We're all pressured to consume as well. That's the thing. We're pre-programmed to consume from forever. Sorry, am I boring you?
Yeah. No, I'm joking.
But we do have to reprogram ourselves to think about those things. Do you know what it is, though? I think it's scary because I think a lot of people find solace in consuming, because if you take away consumerism and you're left with just yourself and the world in which you live in, the environment in which you're living in, and that environment is heavily geared towards consumerism, I think you would feel quite disconnected from it, and I think that would be quite scary. I think to truly disconnect from consumerism, you have to disconnect from the environment that has been created around consumerism. So that would mean, I suppose, what would that look like? Going off grid, living in a cabin somewhere, living in a cave, I don't know, wherever it would be.
I think we're quite disconnected here where we are.
Yeah, no, we're definitely disconnected here. Because
I don't buy a lot of things for myself.
No, we don't.
Clothes. Not that occasionally.
No, but but I think here we have 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, in an ideal world, I'd rather have both feet out.
Yeah.
I would like that, but I think the problem is that because you have such a financial responsibility and a financial commitment, you can't really, that's a very bold move to say, okay, well, I'm going to leave all of that network away and I'm going to just close the gates and we're going to go 100% self-sufficient, because you still need those vets. You still need... Yeah,
you need to be able to pay them. You can't pay them in vegetables, can you?
No, exactly. Yeah, you can't. So you have to have 1 foot in there. But I think if I didn't have that responsibility of the animals... Yeah,
of course.
Then I think I could quite easily make that transition into the environment that is not geared around consumerism. But yeah, the best thing we could do is push back on the environment that we live in that is consumerism and change the nature of consumerism. I think if we can do that, and I think by doing things like you said about not buying new things, is it going to ultimately feed a new way of supply, a new way of getting things, like secondhand shops and things like that.
Or I think or buy new things, but make sure they're things that can be used like time and time again. Like, I'm trying to think of an example. Well, like instead of buying something that's disposable, like makeup wipes, like you buy...
That's funny, I was going to say tissues. So yeah, it's like...
Yeah, like So what do you call them?
Well, handkerchief.
Handkerchiefs. Yeah.
Yeah, they got a handkerchief. Yeah.
Or you get
nappies.
Yeah, reusable nappies, reusable ladies wear, reusable makeup pads.
Well, the trouble is, all of these things are ultra convenient, aren't they? They really are convenient, and that's why they're there.
Mm-hmm.
And fundamentally, I think majority of people, when it comes to those things, would rather just put it in the bin and get a new one. You know, do you really want to be washing out a dirty nappy or washing out handkerchiefs and stuff like that when you can just throw it in the bin?
Well, some people wear new
different,
socks every day.
Yeah, some people do wear new socks every day. I mean, that's going some, but yeah, I don't know. I think that's the problem, isn't it? It's just that it's that inconvenience, which we've got to perhaps take a step back, I suppose, from convenience and say, well, hold on a minute. If we are gonna make a difference and it's gonna hurt a bit, we've got to suffer it a little bit.
But something like reusable makeup pads, like just throw them in the wash with the other stuff.
Yeah. That's what I do with all my makeup pads. Sometimes I don't even take my makeup off.
That's why you look so gorgeous all the time.
Exactly.
Muscle confusion is what you want to do, changing routine.
Yeah. Muscle confusion. I like that. I haven't heard that expression before.
I was surprised Steve couldn't keep the kite out of the trees.
Yeah. What do you do with him? Steve and that kite.
Does anyone have sound? Yes. VM Cougar in TN. I believe people have sound.
Hold on a minute. We don't know for sure.
Well, how are people talking to us?
Because
then?
I don't know how far away you are from the comments. You'd have to go down to the bottom of the comments. Don't do it on there. I'll do it on here. Right? Hold on.
Fixed it. She fixed it.
Oh, okay. Well done.
I'm glad you fixed it.
Good.
Thank you very much, Lucky Lucy, for your super chat donation.
Thank you, Lucy. Lucky Lucy.
Yes, there is sound. Thank you very much, Lisa Larson, for your super chat donation.
Thank you.
Lisa Larson, isn't she a singer? I'm sure she's...
Lisa Larson.
Or maybe it's... No.
What are you thinking of? Who are you thinking of?
Hang on.
I know that. Why do I know your name, Lisa Larson?
Flashlight. Zara Larson, I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay.
Maybe just from here.
Yeah.
Pig farms are very, very smelly. So I was wondering if in a different setup they may smell less. Just think people have pigs as pets living in the house with them. Well, if they're outside, then they're going to smell less. If they're cleaned out regularly, they're going to smell less. They're actually quite clean animals. Like they'll do their toilet in a particular place. So they're very easy to house train.
Yeah, pigs actually don't like. They don't like living in mess. They really don't like it at all. They get quite stressed by it. The only reason why we get a smell if we've been in there is if we've been mucking out and you get the poo in your boots and stuff like that. That's where it can really kick up. But no, you're quite right. Pigs are generally quite clean.
Yeah, I think pig farms stink because they never clean them.
And there's so many of them as well.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Sandy, for your super chat donation.
Thank you, Sandy.
Oh, we were hoping you were the next James Bond.
Well, it's not too late.
If anyone could put in a good word with the broccolis.
Yeah, honestly, I can do it. I can skip. I think that would be probably my James Bond gadget. Would be the skipping rope.
I'd offer $dollars to see both hold the rope down low at ground level to see if which and any of the donkeys would jump it. They'd likely just roll their eyes and look at you like, what now? Or just try and eat the rope.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it would just be eaten, really.
Have the animals watched you skip?
No, not yet. Oh, the dogs, yeah. Daisy wanted to join in, and Marley just barked at me. That was generally the response.
Lucky Lucy says, please donate to this sanctuary. They work hard to endeavour the protection and well-beings of donkeys that have ultimately been abused. Thank you in advance. Well, thank you, Lucky Lucy.
Thank you, Lucky Lucy.
Thank you, Stephanie Klein, for your super chat donation.
Thank you, Stephanie.
I guess you're both tired out after another hectic week. Give yourselves a break. I wish we could, Linda. Wish we could.
It's a labour of love. And that can energise you. I don't think you can sometimes get a little bit fatigued with it, but no, it's a privilege and to do what we do. So I don't forget that ever. I'm very grateful for having this sanctuary and doing what we're doing. I mean, it doesn't feel like it sometimes, but it's the truth.
There are probably legal requirements on industrial vehicles now, warning vehicle reversing bleep bleep.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's health and safety gone mad, isn't it? Why have they got a beep? If you can't see, if you're in the middle of a field on the side of a mountain and there's a big tractor that's reversing towards you with a flashing light on top of it and you don't see it, I'm sorry, you deserve to get run over. You don't only deserve to get run over, but you deserve to get run over and piled into the ground because, quite frankly, there's something wrong with you. You don't need a beeper. I understand it in towns and things like that, you know, where there's kids running around and stuff like that. But when it's just you in a tractor and no one's around, why has it got a beep? That's my problem. Anyway, don't get me ranting again.
Tomatoes need sunshine. Why the covers? Well, it's so bright here that they could be covered up and still get loads of sunshine. But I think it's to keep the moisture in because they need a lot of moisture. I think it's to
they need a lot of moisture. Yeah.
I hope they don't use pesticides for it to run off into the sanctuary.
They use a lot of pesticides.
They use it around here everywhere. There's like no getting away from it. There's we've got a lemon farm next door and they're always out there spraying. It's horrible.
One morning woke up to this horrific smell in the house of it was just a very chemically smell, and it was summer, so all the windows were open, and when I went downstairs into our kitchen, all over the kitchen was a fine yellow dust, and it was over everything, and it had been what the neighbouring lemon farmer had sprayed. So as you can imagine, I was absolutely livid, and I ran next door to find the guy spraying, and he's standing there in a full hazmat suit with a oxygen breather on. He's got this big machine and this gun that he's firing all over the not a gun, a lance to spray all the trees with. So I shouted at him because I wanted to talk to him, and he couldn't hear me over the noise of his machine. So I just unplugged his machine and just turned it off. At which point he sort of like looked around to see what was going on, and I said to him, "What are you spraying? What is it? I need to know exactly what this is." And through his mask with his all his stuff on and his goggles and everything, he went, "Oh, don't worry, it's not harmful." I was like, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of getting a harmful vibe from you. I don't think it's totally okay. And he said, no, it's okay. I said, well, I need to know exactly what it is that you're spraying. So he said, oh, well, you can just take a bottle. So I went round to where he dumped basically these old bottles of the spray that he'd used. And on the front of it, it's got a bloody skull and crossbones. So clearly there's something wrong with it. And anyway, I looked it up, and it's a highly, highly carcinogenic spray. And so I researched it all. So we had to close all the house up and completely fumigate the house, get everything out, clean everything, because it had gone in the kitchen, which meant luckily all the cupboards were closed and there was no traces of it in there, but we had to make sure any kind of exposure, any fruit, anything that was there, we had to get it all out, throw it all away, get rid of it all, wash everything down. And I just said to him, look, I know you've got a job to do, but it's a bit strong to come around here spraying that rubbish, especially so close to my house. Can you at least give us a warning? And he said, oh yeah, no problem, I'll give you a warning. And I thought, yeah, of course you will. Anyway, 6 months later, strange guy knocks on my door. I have no idea who he is. And he said, oh, just to let you know, I'll be spraying tomorrow. So I was really pleased that he does do that. And he lets us know now. So
it didn't last. He was out there spraying the other day, didn't
Yeah, that's true. It was, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point. I don't know if it's the same stuff, but it wasn't behind the house either.
Yeah, true.
It was down this. It was down there.
Yeah,
I think
true.
when he comes close to the house, he does. But yeah. Anyway, I don't know.
Jan says, "Guess what, guys? I guess you need a wee, Jan."
Jan needs a wee.
Could you do me a favour?
You need some water.
Yes, please.
Hold on a second. I'll go and get it. Right. Oh.
Happy New Year, health and happiness to you and the animals. Thank you, Joy. Jan needs a moment. If there were 20 of us, we'd cope and have a great time with the animals. We could take over a local hotel. What did I get for Christmas? Some clothes and some perfume.
And some slippers.
Some slippers, yes. Lovely slippers.
And a dressing gown.
Yeah, a really, really snuggly jumper, which I think is my favourite thing.
Yeah,
Thank you.
No, you're welcome. And what else did you get? You didn't get a lot this year, did you?
Fine. Makeup.
Makeup. Yes. I know how to spoil a young lady. Jumpers and makeup.
Thank you, Jennifer, for your super chat. As usual, this super chat comes from my dog Dexter, who just loves to hear Julian say his name on YouTube. Give me a break. Is there a program for dogs that are having pretend bromance on YouTube? Doesn't matter. Whatever Dexter wants, Dexter gets.
Dexter, good boy. Thank you, Dexter.
Jan needs a wee. She says BRB. I thought Ronnie was going in for a full-on snog in the video this morning.
Yeah, he was. He was a lot of teeth, though. He just worried, like when Steve goes to give me a kiss, I've got an element of trust with Steve because he just is quite soft and he's a little bit nibbly. But Ronnie came in and all I could see were these big teeth coming towards me. And then he gave me a big wallop of his breath, which was a little bit
Offensive.
It took my breath away. I was like, wow, man. Buy me dinner first.
Almeria is the sea of plastic. It looks dreadful.
Oh, it's Almeria. Yeah.
Thank you, Intrepid Freddy Cat, for your super chat. Now I really, really want to see Julian skipping and singing the Cinderella song.
I don't know. I don't know if that's such a good idea, you know.
What are the main excuse me. What are the main goals for the Ridge in 2022? Well,
number one, secure the land.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that today as well. I spoke to the solicitor a couple of days ago. I sent them a message just saying, hello, how are we doing? Are we any further? And I just got a message back saying, it is not a good time. It is Christmas. That's all I got back. So I was like, okay, well, maybe this week will be a good time. So I shall give her a chase up tomorrow and see how we're doing. But we've got to do it soon. We have to get this done.
Yeah, we can't.
I'm getting bored of it now. I want it done.
Can't move forward with anything.
Can't do anything. So frustrating.
I was playing with that zip tie and now I've ruined it.
Oh, why would you do that?
I thought it was a dead one.
No, it was a totally live one. Anyway. Okay.
What other goals? Yeah, really, it's just to do with the development of the sanctuary, and it's all linked to the securing the property.
Because everything now is, sorry, talking over you, but everything now is turning into a bigger investment.
Yeah.
So it's like all the horse fencing needs to be replaced. We need to develop the hospital in the cabin. We need to put in a decalcification unit in the water, which is from the well. We need to put in a new gate system, electric gates on the front of the sanctuary, to make sure that they're always kept closed. And
hospital.
yeah, I mentioned the hospital.
Oh, sorry.
because when we have deliveries, people can go, and it's just a nuisance when you've got to continually go backwards and forwards, making sure the gates are locked and all the rest of it. So I want to put an entry system on there so that when we get deliveries, I don't have to worry about, because in a blink of an eye, if the gate's left open and you get a load of horses running, down the road, that's going to be a problem. So things like that. We've got new goat run that we want to build. So everything it's all money. Everything's money, and I can't invest any more money into the place until we've got it secure. Yeah.
They really would be good.
Well, it's getting really hot now, so we need to develop something or have somewhere here that we can get the horses away when it gets super hot. I mean, horses are incredibly resilient.
It's more really like the flies, isn't it? And also it's because we were speaking about like training them and stuff, and there's not really a lot of time that you can train them because in the middle of the day it's too hot. Even this time of year, like it's hot during the middle of the day. They don't want to be doing it in the heat, and neither do we. So
no. So yeah, we're talking about building a like a barn that would double up as a place where you can do groundwork training with them, but also be able to open it up and get them all in. So if you've got a super hot day that's right up there, which I think is going to become more and more regular. Frequently, that's a good word. So we need to think about that as well. It's all very well having big shades and all of that, but I think if you look at Dubai, where they keep their horses in Dubai, a lot of their stables are all air conditioned, and it all makes sense. And the temperature here is getting pretty crazy now, so we've got to think along those lines. So there's loads and loads of things that we want to develop as far as the sanctuary is concerned to make it the absolute best. Like the little dog kennels, I want to put in little air conditioning for the dogs, so that they've got a respite from the heat as well. They've got little heaters in their kennels, for the evenings if they need it. But to be honest, it's the other way around. They need the aircon in there for the summer months. So because you've got to give them a break, because it's intense. I'd also like to build a
water park.
Yeah, a water park.
For the horses.
For the horses, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So a nice big walk-in, not like a lake, but something that they can just walk into, and it can go right up to their shoulders, or maybe a little bit deeper above the shoulder, so they can actually get in there and move around, and just have that. I've got the space to build that, and it wouldn't be a lot. Do you know what I mean? It's not a huge, but it would be amazing to have a facility that allowed them to do that. I mean, it's just basically trying to create heaven on earth for the animals that are here. That's what I'm trying to do. So yeah, lots of goals.
This isn't a question, just to say your videos are great and the donkeys are magnificent.
Oh, thank you. I was worried that the videos were getting a bit too samey.
My first visit to Europe was to Almeria in 1975. It was lovely, totally undeveloped.
Well, that would be Almeria is where they filmed The Good, the Bad and the Ugly. No, A Fistful of Dollars. No, it was The Good, the Bad and the Ugly as well, yeah. That's all in Almeria.
My New Year's resolution is to give up or reduce my sugar consumption.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Thank you again, Lucky Lucy, for your super chat donation.
Oh, thank you, Lucky Lucy, again.
Where are we in the chat? I'm a bit lost. Sorry, we're going to try and catch up a bit now.
Right.
No, don't do it.
No, only on here. No. Oh, the videos are great. Please carry on. Okay, well, thank you very much, Bullbox. Have we got a bit behind ourselves?
Yeah, just trying to... I'm too broke to be a consumer. Clothes from eBay, cut my own hair. Luckily, I hate shopping, but it makes it easier to not buy stuff I don't really need.
That's the thing, isn't it? Actually, when you actually start to think about it, there's so much that we purchase that we don't need. I mean, in general now, I'm not talking about us personally, but I think, yeah, certainly in the Western world, that we generally really don't need it. And I think we're just told through marketing that we do.
Are you able to recycle your trash?
Well, yes and no. So I don't know about you guys in the States, but all the trash recycling, a majority of it was batched up and sent to China. So there was lots of contracts issued for recycling and sent them on big barges over to China. And then China said, actually, no, we don't need any more of your trash. And they closed their gates. So what you have left with is something that they don't know what to do with all this trash, of which there are tons and tons and tons of it generated every day. So it pretty much, I think recycling is a little bit of a, I don't think it goes anywhere. I think it all still goes to the same place now. I think it goes into landfill. I'm not sure if recycling is...
It's not really the option. We need to reuse as much as possible.
Yeah.
And just stop the single-use rubbish.
Yeah, but the biggest problems, they're always the same. They put it on the consumer. You know, these things, these pressures are always put on the consumer, and it's bullshit. I mean, pardon my French, but it really is. Because the problem is not the consumer. The problem is the people that are producing the waste in the first place. If you look at Coca-Cola as a company and what the amount of rubbish they produce every day, tons and tons and tons of plastic is generated by that company every day, and it just continues. And they you know, you can say, you know, it's a little bit of this what they call, I think, greenwashing. You know, hiding behind the fact, saying, "Oh, we're this, we're that." You know, it's all reusable or it's not single use. It's not true.
Yeah, or they're saying it's from recycled, or no, they're saying it's recyclable.
Yeah, yes, right.
It's like,
yeah.
well, whippy, it's recyclable, but it's still single use. It's not had another life.
Yeah.
But yeah, but
I don't know. That's just my opinion, obviously, and I'm entitled to my opinion. And I don't. I'm not saying that that's absolutely true or any of those things. I suppose I should be careful about saying things like that. But
I know what you mean. But also, like, consumers create demand. So if you really want to change something, like, consumers are powerful with what they're consuming.
yeah, but they need the information first.
Yeah.
You need the information first to get out there to be able to make those decisions, and that's where the greenwashing
comes in. Yeah.
Greenwashing is educating the consumers that it's okay to buy this plastic bottle because it's recyclable. And we're going to tell you, we're going to spend all this money telling you about how green this bottle is so you don't feel so guilty about buying it.
Yeah.
Whereas if you had the truth behind this bottle and how bad it was for the environment, you'd probably find a lot of the consumers would make the decision and not buy it. Or give them an alternative. But like I say, I don't know if any of that's true, what I've said. I should say that. And that it's just my opinion, and I don't know what I'm talking about.
Infrastructure question. Where does your water come from? Wells or municipal supply, or?
Both. We have three water systems. We have well, we have agricultural water, that's from a main supplier, and we also have drinking water, which is from the town.
Jan says, yes, I hate the term dirty pig. It's the total opposite.
Oh wow, we are far behind on the comments.
Yeah. It just made me think of the vegan rap song.
What? Which one?
Animals are innocent.
Animals are innocent. What is the bit about the pig then?
Well, it's don't use pig as an insult.
Oh, I see, right. Don't use pig as an insult.
Pigs select a corner and use it. They're clean creatures, yeah. I'm going to grow 10 types of veg this year in my small garden. I need to understand slug and snail behaviour.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I don't know what you... Yeah, because you need to... Apparently, isn't it you plant some other plants that are like companion plants to the vegetables that the slugs or snails prefer. Vegetables. That the slugs and snails prefer. It's something like that. Would you like a peanut?
No, I knew you'd do this.
What?
No, I'm done with my food, and then like 2 minutes later start eating something else.
Well, it's a whole bag of peanuts. I can't just look at it.
A labour of love is still labour. I volunteered at zoos, aquariums, cat rescues. I love the work, but it's still work.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it is true. It is true. baby, we are so far behind on the comments.
Which animal on the sanctuary makes you laugh the most?
Oh, I think it's got to be Philip at the moment.
Yeah.
Philip is hilarious. And Ruby. Philip and Ruby are
Ruby's
so funny. It's just their characters.
Earplugs?
Earplugs?
Have they helped?
Yeah, they have. A lot.
Thank you, Floppy Jan, for your super chat.
Thank you, Floppy.
Ban those beepers.
Ban the beepers.
Right, let's
It's a new campaign,
I'm gonna try
hashtag.
and catch up a
I've
little
made a
bit
point of
here.
trying to avoid plastic packaging and bottles. Cans, boxes, or glass bottles. Yeah, that's what we've got to do, Casey, isn't it? It's we've got to make that decision and then stick by it. But admittedly, it's difficult. And I think when we're bombarded as well with all these different options, it's very easy to go, oh, does it really matter? Do I really make a difference? Whereas if I think we just all need to be a little bit more, we just need to be a bit firmer in our choices, maybe. I don't know.
We need to go backwards a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. A little bit. I think we need to go backwards a lot.
Yeah. To when we just grew our own food, made our own whatever.
I want to be a caveman.
clothes. Maybe not that far back, but
I think that'd be fun.
Happy New Year to you both and all the animals. Thank you so much for all you do for them, says Yvonne.
Thank you.
Thank you, Yvonne.
I've got hiccups now. I've eaten those peanuts too fast.
There you go. But Rachel, you have Julian all year round. You don't need more prezzies. Oh boy, I even made myself cringe then. That was Jan.
No, Jan, you're quite right. I'm the gift that keeps on giving.
I love that you wore a donkey on your head.
So funny when he does that. The thing is, he's got this groove underneath his head, underneath his mouth, and it just fits perfectly on the top of my head. So when he goes in, it sort of clunks in. It's a little bit like a
Cog.
yeah, like a cog. Yeah, yeah, it's a cog. So he moves in there, and if I move my head, he moves his head, and it fits perfectly. He's sweet. I love that donkey.
Maybe Ronnie needs some peppermints. Is there not Listerine for donkeys?
Oh yeah, I think so. Hold on, I need to put another log on the fire. Hold on.
Is it still going?
Yeah.
Take a thin tool and you could slide the tie open again. Yeah, I was thinking that. Will you own the house as well? Yes, that's what is holding it up at the moment. So hopefully plan of action RE, the property makes sense. Well, people in Dubai can afford it. That's true. It's very rich in Dubai, isn't it? Were there any other properties you viewed better than the current, considering the farms? There was one with a lot more land, but it was the location was going to mean we would be quite isolated. We'd have to move to another region and basically start again. So, it's taken us years to build up contacts with vets and feed suppliers. They help us out, they give us discounts and things. So it would mean basically starting again. And we thought, although there'd be a lot more land, we'd be going back in the sanctuary and back on the development. So there was another one which was closer, which was had a little bit more land. There was a few more outbuildings and things, but it just the price was too high. So we haven't. We're never going to find anything perfect because that would be way too much money. So we haven't found anything that's as picturesque as this place anyway. I know that's not all what it's about. But there's not been anything that's ticked all the boxes. Wish they would leave the weather alone and stop the chemtrails.
Some people believe that's not a thing.
I know.
And it's really totally is.
Yeah, you can actually see them. We have a nearby ranch that has a pond and the horses are always in it. Oh.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Can we see more with Prospero and Prince?
Yep.
Yeah, we are in the process of putting together an update video on Prince, so stay tuned for that. Are you eating pistachios, Julian?
No, peanuts. But I've got the hiccups now because I've eaten too many of them. I can't stop. You know the ones with the shells and monkey nuts? I think these. These things. Yeah. Not monkey nuts, peanuts. Hold it there.
You have the hiccups?
Yeah, it's because I've been demolishing these peanuts.
The horse poo must be worth quite a bit to the garden centre, no?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Which is what the deal I've got with the little guy that comes along and picks it up in his tractor
They
and
don't pay
drives
that
backwards.
much for it though, do they?
No, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
What we should, oh my God, what we should do is get a big hopper, take the broken down matter, put it in the hopper, and then sack it up. Put it into sacks, put a pallet, and then drive to all the different garden centres and leave them there with a sign on it, say sale or return, £5 a sack or something. I don't know. Buy one, get one free.
What we cannot recycle now here is the plastics. There are artists making great sculptures using plastics from the ocean to make people aware of the problem.
There must be something. It's a problem, isn't it? It's a problem that we need to find a solution for. We need to do something with this plastic. It hasn't even been around that long, and yet it's killing us. We've all got plastic in our systems, in our stomachs. We've got to do something.
Where is little Django? He always seems to be in the videos somewhere. I consider him the little boss of the sanctuary. He's here now, but what is he doing? Has he gone back to bed? Oh,
Hey, Django, come here, baby.
He doesn't want. I think he just wants a peanut. I don't think he actually wants to come up.
Do you want a peanut? Oh, look. What's this? Oh, come here. Come here. Come on, you've got to earn it.
Where's he gone? Where is there?
Yeah, he's just here. Do you want one of these? Come here then. Come here. Sit down. Right, come here. No, don't. He's run away from me. He doesn't like me.
Oh, you're not giving him a peanut.
No, he ran away.
He sat down for you. Django.
You give him.
Good boy.
Oh, I've got hiccups. I've got to stop it. Apparently, there's a way you can cure hiccups. You have to sit up. You have to straighten your back.
Sit. Good boy. Peanut.
You have to breathe out
Boy.
and visualize. Okay, it didn't work.
Don't talk while you're doing it.
I have to breathe out steadily. And that should cure the hiccups. The hiccups are
Oh,
gone.
sorry, sweet.
Oh dear. Okay, no more hiccups. But you've got a Django. Do you want that?
Give him a peanut. Look, just a shell. Give him an actual nut.
Right, come on. You're on comment duties.
Give Django a peanut.
Rachel is terrible. She doesn't read any of the comments, and she gets so
Oh
far
yeah, I don't
behind.
read any of the comments. I've been reading comments all night.
All right, Django. Would you like one of these?
I'd really love to see more of Flip and Ruby.
Yeah,
Flip and Ruby.
Flip and Ruby. Flip and Ruby, mate. Absolutely. Oh, we'll do that. Definitely.
I avoid buying anything plastic if I can. I bought wicker laundry baskets years ago. They lasted far longer than the plastic ones.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I think the thing is just to buy the thing which is going to last the longest. Even if it is plastic, sometimes plastic things are going to outlive other things.
So you're advocating the purchasing of plastic?
If it's got a longer life, then yes, because it's what is
But isn't the whole point of it? It's not biodegradable, so that it might have a longer life, but that also means it's got a longer life when it stops being functioning as a thing it was designed to originally function as. It's only got one use. It's got the use of being a washing basket. Once it's depleted or it's gone to a point, which, okay, might take 20 years where something else would take 10, that's it. Whereas the one that took 10 years is going to biodegrade down to dust and not harm anybody. The thing that's plastic is going to be there for a million years.
But you also need to consider the resources used in making the product in the first place.
Yeah, I agree. But again, I can't see there's any, I don't think you can advocate the use or the purchase of plastic against a natural alternative.
If you're going to buy something that's plastic and it's going to last one a year of them for your whole life.
Okay, but the natural thing will degrade down to nothing. I'm thinking about future generations. Your one that you bought, is like, oh, thanks very much, Rachel, with your washing basket made of plastic. That's great. Now what am I going to do with it? I put my washing in it and it just falls out the bottom of it. What should I do with it? I'll throw it in the ocean and let the the fish eat them. So I think that's a very selfish attitude.
No, you recycle, then you should be able to recycle it.
You can't recycle it. We've just established that. Anyway, get back on with your comments.
Well,
That's my view anyway.
I don't completely agree with you or disagree.
There's a surprise. What do you want? Another one? The trouble is, though, Django, you've got funny little teeth. There they are.
Is Spain comprised of provinces, regions like Canada, or states like the US? Regions, yes. If your area isn't too humid, swamp coolers might work better than air conditioners. Cheaper, more eco-friendly. What is a swamp
cooler? I think that's like a dehumidifier. Yeah.
I think we need aircon.
No, I think definitely need aircon. It's a very dry heat. Yeah. Oh, he's so handsome. He's so handsome, you know.
Thank you, Anne. Ask for your super chat donation.
Thank you, Anne.
Wish I could add the 20 to this 22, but wishing you well in 2022. Best of luck with the property, health and happiness to those living there.
Oh, thank you very much.
I sent some dog chews from the wish list through Amazon. How will I know if you get them? Thank you very much, Jenny. It's best just to keep in contact with us and ask if we got them. You should get an email when they've been sent out, and I think sometimes you get an email when they've been delivered as well.
There was some.
No, they were the ones that I bought.
Oh, what, the dental ones?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, they haven't worked on him because his breath stinks.
No, he needs them professionally cleaned.
You smelly little dog.
What's happening with Prince's leg these days? We're going to do an update on that. If not tomorrow, then very soon. Hiccups, teaspoon of sugar works every time.
Yay. I'll just cure them. It's about mind over matter. That's how I find it. It's like straight airflow, exhale, all of that business, and stop the spasm that's jolting you. So,
Julian, when you talk to your neighbour, just do your Michael Caine voice. You've only gone and sprayed the bloody kitchen.
You're only supposed to spray the bloody trees.
Hold your breath.
Sorry, it's done. It's done. Look, you're so far behind on the comments. This is embarrassing.
I'm not that far behind. You're literally just holding your breath like a minute ago. Very pixelated feed, sad face.
Sorry. We can't do anything about that. Where's the camera? Is it that side or is that side?
Left.
Is it there? Yeah, that's that. Yeah, we just can't do anything about it. We're out in the middle of nowhere. We can't have high-speed internet connection. We're not like that.
Manufacturers have to change their packaging.
Yep. They do. And they should be rewarded for doing so. They should be incentivized for doing so.
I'm caught up now.
It's a little bit spoiled though, isn't it? It is a bit spoiled. What? I've just said that out loud. What?
Just me said, yeah, Rachel, stop chucking your old washing baskets into the ocean.
Rachel is the cause of global warming. That's all your fault. All because you want a plastic washing basket.
Thank you, Intrepid Free Cat, for your super chat donation. Was Django born with his adorable underbite? No, he wasn't.
No, that's taken me years of systematically pulling on his jaw to get it out.
Is it possible to clear the picture up, please? It's very blurry. It's taken me all day to get rid of my bad headache. Love you, though.
Well, let's try it, okay? I'm going to try, see if this works. If it doesn't, then what are we going to do? Can you see mobile data anywhere on there? Because I haven't got my glasses on. I don't know.
Yeah, that one with the arrows.
This one?
That's already on.
Oh,
Yeah.
reconnecting. Okay.
Looks better. Looks loads better.
Well, on yours?
Yeah.
Okay. That might do it then. I don't know how long it will last though, because I'm not sure how much data I've got left on my phone. Oh, Django. Oh, little Django wants a little peanut. You're a little peanut.
Did Django have parvo as a baby? Nope.
No. No, that's a horrible disease.
The item that I sent off was plaque off dental bones. They were due on the 30th of December. We haven't been there since the 30th of December, have we?
30th of December was Friday?
31st, yeah. No. Yeah. No.
So if
no, it's Friday, Thursday, I think.
so tomorrow will be the first day we'll hear of any post.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tomorrow would be the first day. So we'll keep an eye out. Thank you very much. Smash that like button.
Hi guys, I just came in and have to leave again with a few minutes, but Happy New Year, lots of love, health and joy for you and the animals. Well, thank you. Happy New Year to you too.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Django.
Very clear picture, better.
Hold on a
Picture
minute.
is clear. Rachel, you look lovely. Julian,
Not so much.
oh,
Yeah, okay.
the doorbell.
You're calling me the doorbell. No, you. Oh, nice. I get it.
What the flip are you doing?
I'm lowering that so that you can see Django the
You
mango.
still can't see him. Tinies.
Right, hold on a minute. I'll just make it a bit lower. I think people would rather look at Django than me.
Yes.
Okay. Now,
Can we see Django, please?
how's that?
What are you doing, Julian?
I was just adjusting the camera so that you could see the beauty that is Django. Have you ever seen such a beautiful dog? Up here. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's nice.
Did you all partake in any fireworks or celebrations, or was it a quiet New Year's Eve for you all? Well, just to be a party pooper, I don't agree with fireworks.
Oh, I bet you're vegan as well, aren't you? Bloody vegans.
No, well, we didn't do anything. But you say they don't really celebrate it here that much, do they? It's not as big as like Three Kings is the big one, isn't it?
I think so. In fact, I think Easter's actually bigger.
And Easter's the biggest.
But no, we didn't have any fireworks, anything like that. We watched the New Year in on TV. That wasn't very exciting. And then stayed up to watch the New Year in being celebrated in London. So watched the London fireworks and the drone display. The drone display was very good. And that was it, really. Then it was collapse in bed.
Django reminds me of someone, but I can't put my finger on it.
Who are Django? Who? Here. Oh, evil dog. Look at him.
He's not evil. His
He
eyes
is.
are just shiny.
I think he's evil. Well, guys, I think we should call it a day.
Django, he is beautiful.
I wouldn't agree with that. I think well, beauty is subjective, isn't it?
Fireworks scare our animals. Fireworks not good for animals.
No, they should. I don't know why we've still got them. To be honest, I just think they just need to be controlled. That's all.
Fireworks
Take them out of the hands.
infuriate me. No need now. Those drone light displays are so amazing and so much more eco-friendly.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's nice to have the big bangers and all of that going off, but I just think they should be controlled. I just don't think it should be in the hands of some, kids running around a local public park and putting bangers and things in dustbins and stuff like that it does cause a lot of stress and a lot of worry to a lot of people.
Well, so does like organised displays.
You want to fight?
They do though. They're noisy.
Yeah, I know, but it's like you can't be a complete party pooper.
Yeah, you can just ban them. What's the point?
You can't ban everything. You get out of this cancel culture thing. You can't ban it all. It's just about saying, like, oh, ban that, ban that. Some people like it, and it's not all about you. And some people don't
I'm
care.
not saying it is about me. I'm saying it's about the animals.
I know, but some people generally don't give a monkeys about the animals. They don't care. They just want to enjoy the things. And it's like a case of, well, if you have it controlled, then it's about saying, okay, we can have a fair warning. And they could say, right, on this night, there's going to be bangers. And it's going to run from this time to this time. And then all of the people that love to watch fireworks and big bangs, they get their kick. And all of the people that are worried about their animals have got enough fair warning to get their animals away and to make sure that they're not disturbed. And you know that those, okay, there's going to be a display and it's going to run for an hour, if that. And you know it's done then and it's out of the way.
What about people with horses?
People with horses. Again, as long as you've got plenty of warning, you can do something about it.
Like what? What can you do with your horse? If you've got a horse in a field, what are you going to do with it?
Well, be with it.
Who's for banning fireworks and who's for Julian's please everybody?
It's not about pleasing everybody. It's just about having okay. Well, I'm not having this fight. I'm just saying I don't particularly believe in the cancel culture. Everything's getting cancelled. Everything's, over everything.
You don't think there are things that need to be though?
No, I don't.
Like smoking.
No. I love smoking. I wish I still
You
smoked.
don't think smoking should be banned?
I think it's about education. It's about why should anything be, why can we not, what have we lost the ability to make our own decisions in life? Why must we have somebody tell us what we can or can't do? Well, surely it has to come down to the fact. I don't think we should ban these things. I just think it should be educated so you make the decision of whether or not you want to smoke. If you want to smoke, that's up to you. It's more power to you. If that's what it does you and that's what you enjoy doing, great, enjoy yourself.
I think the problem is when it affects others.
Yeah?
Like fireworks.
Right.
There's a chap who lives in a remote log cabin in Sweden who had very slow internet, but he's just installed Mega Broadband somehow. It must be possible.
Oh, okay. Well, I suppose Starlink. Starlink's what I'm waiting for. That's going to be amazing. That would enable us to do it. They're nice. You like
Then you
those?
gave me with the shell on. You just spat it out.
You spat it out. Well, I'm not giving you any more of my peanuts if you're going to spit them on the floor.
How did Django come to the sanctuary? Django was found in a plastic bag with 3 other puppies. They were just a couple of days old. Left in the street. They were picked up by the policeman. It was about, was it like 3 a.m. or something?
Yeah.
Really bad thunderstorm. And they weren't able to get them to the vet until 8 that morning. So they didn't have any care between then. And sadly, 3 of them didn't make it. Django was the only one that made it, so we raised him from then.
They were tiny. They were tiny, tiny, tiny. I don't think even they were 2 days old. I think they were less than 2 days old.
If you're on Instagram, and if you go to our page on Instagram, you can see like all the highlights, and there's a highlight just with Django, and you'll be able to see like when he was a puppy and him basically growing up. Veterans can also have PTSD from fireworks. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, it's like Disneyland. Fireworks, been there, done that. Do we need to see it again and again?
Yeah.
Hashtag ban fireworks. Yes, ban fireworks, ban them. Horrible, scary things to animals. Yes to banning, ban. It's not cancelling, it's just using a far better replacement. Ban. Wow, we're a like-minded community.
Okay.
David's team, Julian.
Thank you, David.
Replace fireworks with music and dancing. Don't ban them, just make them without the bang. Ban the bang!
Ban the bang. No, but then, I mean, speaking as somebody that does love a bang, I like to experience a big bang.
I like them. I'm not saying I don't like them.
Right.
Like, because I like that feeling that you get from them, but and they're pretty. Like, I can see why you like them.
Yeah, they're amazing. If you go to the ones in Valencia or in Alicante, which I don't think you've been to yet, it's called the Mascleta, I think it is, and it lasts for 6 days. And I'm not joking. You would think that World War III has broken out. It rattles the buildings, and it's incredible experience. And
that's just too much. 6 nights of it.
yeah, that is crazy. I mean, it's difficult because I can understand it, but I just think that there needs to just be compromise and there just needs to be organised. That's all. It needs to be a little bit tighter controlled, but I don't think we should be banning them entirely. I really don't. I just think that that's a little bit. I don't know. I just wish I wish humans could evolve just a little bit. Would be really nice if we could just evolve a bit, where we could just be a little bit more considerate and actually understand that the planet is this, and there's all these different people that are living on it, and it's not all just about the humans; it's about animals as well. And we could just all just work it out. It's not difficult, really. I don't think it's difficult, really.
Dan says, I agree with you, Julian. Stop cancelling our cultures. That's what we're made of. But I also think that we should grow and change, and
yes, I agree with that.
not all traditions are good traditions.
Yes, I agree.
And just because something is doesn't mean it should be.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think if you look at an evolution, there are some things that do need to be left in the past. 100%. One thing is bullfighting, for example. But I think that there's a very clear cruelty and it is very cruel, and I just think that that's a crazy tradition that should just be left to the history books. But noisy fireworks.
Well, like Yvette says here, ban fireworks. You can't take all animals away from it.
True. There's wildlife. Okay, I shall think.
Indoor fireworks, sparklers.
Okay, so you could have. All right. Well, yeah. Taking that whole idea to a whole new level. What about if you had a bang centre? So no. Bear with me, right? I think I've got some legs on this idea. So you imagine a great big industrial unit that's massive, and if you want to experience a bang, you go into this industrial centre and this big bang complex, and you can sit there and you can enjoy the biggest bangs of your life that you've ever experienced, but it doesn't affect the wildlife, and it can be soundproofed, so it doesn't affect anyone else.
Yeah.
There's an evolution of the bang.
Enjoy the biggest bang of your life.
Exactly. Come and enjoy the biggest bang of your life. I tell you, that is a great business plan. I'm looking for investors right now. All we need is a big unit. We need a big unit that we can soundproof, and then everyone can just go in there and just enjoy a bloody great big bang.
Gwen says, Julian, calm down, as the saying goes. You stole the cream of your bun. You got very ratty with poor Rachel.
No, I didn't.
You're always ratty with me. Don't get me wrong, I love fireworks, but there's a better replacement now. Thank you, Christine, for your super chat donation. Happy New Year to you all. Blokes and explosives, lol.
Yes.
Like
Bang.
a laser show or a drone show.
Yeah, all of that can go on outside, but if you want the bang, you've got to go to bang centre.
Yeah. Ban private displays and stick to public events only, i.e. not for sale to public.
I totally agree with that. I don't see why they should be involved with the public. I really don't have. They can't be trusted.
When you see your love of your life shaking because she is scared, it's not nice. I'm on about my dog from years ago.
Yeah. Well, no, we have that with
Eyebrows and goatee.
eyebrows and goatee. They hate it. They hate it. And poor eyebrows, we have to sit up all night with her. So I do understand what you're saying.
How about shooting stars? I think you can really schedule them.
We get a lot of shooting stars here, depending on the time of the year.
If you want to bang, burst a crisp packet. A bang centre. I don't think the police like them. There are bang centres, lol. There's another name for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Will it be called bang for your buck? Julie,
I love
stop
it.
with all the euphemisms. You're just being naughty because you're high on nuts.
I really do think I'm loving the idea. I'm loving the idea of where you can go to this place and go and enjoy a good bang.
Right, what about the skipping with all those peanuts inside?
Oh no! Do you think? I think that would be end up in a bit of
Mess.
a mess. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea.
Anyway,
Yes. Anyway, you darling people, you darlings.
we've been on here for 2 hours now. Hello, only just joined. I see there's no extra trinkets in the cabinet. Rachel not found any more bits yet. She needs to get Steve up and
And Barry.
up to help, and Barry. I could just imagine them both with metal detectors.
Yeah. No new trinkets. Although, yeah, who knows?
I haven't found anything for ages.
You just get back in the field, get raking.
I'm thinking new t-shirt ideas here.
What, more bang for your buck? Enjoy the bang. I'm a banger. What about that? I'm a banger across there. Or feel the bang. Yeah, I'm gonna have a think on that. Be more banging. Be
Bangers.
bangers. Yeah, a little bit Keith Lemon.
Well, we've raised £253 and 10 pence on the super chat this evening. So thank you very much, everyone who
Thank you guys. Thank you
donated a
very
wee
much.
bit in the pot. Julian, could you just say Happy New Year in your BC voice?
In my BC voice. What's BC voice? Do you mean my BBC
Billy
voice?
Conley.
Oh, my Billy Connolly. Hey! Billy Connolly. How would you say it? It's hard to say it when you got a mouthful of nuts. No, it's absolutely true. See, true, it's Glasgow, isn't it? Billy Connolly.
Yeah.
I've lost my Billy.
No.
I've lost my Billy. Well, Happy New Year. I'll give it to you just in Scottish, but it's not in Billy Connolly. It's just a generic Scottish accent.
This is a bit softer.
It's a bit softer. Softer. No, that's wrong, isn't it? Softer.
Yeah.
Anyway, I wish you all a very happy Christmas
Christmas.
and a very merry New Year. Try saying that with a mouthful of nuts. Goodbye.
Sandy says, good night, please kiss Django for me.
Good night. See ya. Right. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for joining us on this live again.
Dean is asking who Billy Conley is.
Billy Connolly, Google him. He's brilliant. You'll love him.
Comedian.
Comedian. Very, very funny guy. Another great night. Thank you very much.
Great night out / in. Love to all and Happy New Year.
Lovely. Happy New Year, one and all, and stay tuned for the skipping video. I don't think you'll be able to unsee it. We'll just leave it at that. Thank you very much for your super chats.
Thank you, everyone.
Good night, guys.
Have a great week.
Good day, good night, good afternoon, good evening. Nighty night nights. See you.
Bye.
Bye. Love you. Bye. Big bangs all round. If you're not banging, go and get banging. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Nuts.